squirrels don't have terminal velocity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that goes for all small things. But what are you trying to say?
well, I was thinking of eventually, you know, you thinking me, I fall off. You thinking me to stand up. I was thinking Doc can also res himself immediately. Or Zofia. You blow a hole in this. You fucking prone out to the side with your MP5. You get a fucking if you need to fall off getting the headshot, or you just fucking prone there, and then have a hole in the garage. So when you fall down, you stem yourself and run the fuck back inside.
Wait, I think I see what you're saying. So you're gonna fall down there, and the garage is below us?
Like, yeah, you prone here, you line up your headshot, you kill one of these people, you fall, you get knocked on the ground, there's a hole already in the garage, you stem yourself and run into the garage and leave. So like while they're running.
Well, I really thought you were exaggerating when you said this was gross, but that is really
no,
gross.
it's nasty. That's why I was saying like MP5, like that's perfect.
Someone's here.
ACOG. Pop this open. There you go. It's nothing. I mean, it's nothing new. It's been around for forever. But you know, this is nice house trick. Come in, set up, do all that shit. Nice. You got your empty fire. Maybe you got your fucking get your glass or somebody outside. You pre-smoked on the angle. Fucking you pop that shit. They're not gonna know what the fuck's happening. Alright, this next trick, say you're coming down basement. You say your homie's coming down basement steps in here. Outside basement steps. So you got an enemy in the corner, like posted up like a big chunk on his turret or something. Pop this shit. Sorry. I'm gone. It's not really new. It's obviously not new. It's the usual, but you got someone posted up here, you can maybe a clash you was trying to get rid of. You work together, I mean, this is no balance. This next one will be Frost Mask. Put in your house site. Now, you know, there's not a lot of people like how you go play Frost, but I mean, there's people out there still play Frost. So with the new house, the windows are a lot higher, so you can't really see below you and shit. Granted, I mean, usually just, you know, they come in the pretty far below, etc. But if they don't know you're the Frost, or you just playing casual, just chilling, you know, they're not gonna know. You hop in the shit unless they already look down. You just catch. I mean, that's so fucking sorry. You just catch them brain dead fool. You got one on the upstairs window. That's the go one no matter what. Usually there's someone trying to peek this window to clear the area out. They might come in the bathroom window, etc. This next one's for the outside balcony window. As long as, you know, if you got this properly barricaded, electrified, etc., they're not coming in. They're not coming through unless they're gonna touch it. So a lot of people will come up here regardless, though. So if they come in here, you know, a breach charge on these house windows, because these windows are taller, they're not gonna break the frost window. So unless they're looking down, you know, you got that's easy kill right there, easy kill. This window right here, and the one we just talked about, and then this one right here are really good spots. You want to be careful for you know, these steps, these red steps, because you know, obviously someone comes up here, they're gonna see that shit. Most likely they're gonna see it off on this window right here. So you might want to try to angle it. Like if you're going for these steps specifically, I would try to get like the top part. But usually someone's coming up these steps, they're being really cautious, and they're gonna see that shit pretty easily. So I would, you know, consider this window, but overall, you might want to just get, you know, those two windows up here. So you playing in basement, you know, this main window right here, right above the garage, that's a really good spot overall. You know, you get a fucking Marvel flying up this bitch, somebody trying to pop this hatch, or just, you know, get in above sight, you know. If you know, if the thermite took a touch right here, place the fucking frost right in the corner right here. The fucker like walks in. Not checking that shit, they can get the fucking guy. Maybe not right there, maybe not this spot specifically, but place like right here. There's someone fucking in the corner. You easily somebody. You obviously place that a little bit more, so have to like walk into it and walk through it. I really love this secure site. The secure site's pretty nice. It's easy to defend, etc. honestly, like this corner right here is a really good spot because you know someone's gonna be, you know, you get posted right here, you get a good angle. You know, you got people coming into you, a hard left, and you got like you hold long and short angles, over fucking ease. So it's a really good spot to be if you're defending. If you're an attacker getting in here trying to defend you secure. Put a frostman down here, you're guaranteed. If someone breaks through your lines, you're guaranteed you're gonna get someone here, and you get someone in this kind of corner area. This corner area is, I feel like, a bit more rare because there's such a big open area that you can get killed from. That anyone with a brain isn't gonna go over here. But honestly, if you're playing secure, you might not be trying to use brains. But either way, this is still a nice like flow through spot. Obviously under this window. This doorway right here, because you know, someone pops in here, they're probably going left. If you honestly, if you're running through this area right here, you're pretty stupid, especially on secure, because there's so many people that like to camp up top and hold long ass angles in sight that if you walk through this shit, you're probably gonna die. Like, I can't tell you what fucking. Well, I'm trying to run into sight from here. How many people I've seen died from some fucking echo or some maestro or some motherfucker up there. So you got like bomb on these two sites. Ferris was trying to play around with some of this shit. You want like maybe like a deployable ship here and then a frostbite here. Honestly, this doorway kind of sucks for that, and obviously you got the whole open area here. If you make it like a rotate here, that could be nice to put one like in the rotate. This site in general, I don't think is really that good for frostmates. You could try your luck right here, but you only get 3 of them, so it's kind of not really worth it. This area is a pretty good area. Someone's already implementing here. You could test your luck, like if you get it from a barbed wire, that's put your frostbite in here. You might get somebody. People are really cautious with these 2 doorways though. This corner could be good, like I was saying, because I mean, honestly, even if these 2 rooms are on your site, someone's probably coming in here or spawn peeking in here, and vice versa with that door as well. So it's not up to you, like, you know. But the biggest thing about Frost is, you know, planning ahead. Kind of like, obviously you can't plan for exactly where your enemy's gonna be. You can get a good idea of where they're gonna come in from. This one goes to Ferris taught me this idea right here. I was thinking about this area from like Lucy's and shit, and he was talking about Frostmite. You know, you place your mat down like as far as you can against this in the corner. You know, an ace, thermite, somebody hot breaches this shit. They hop in, they try to, you know, they smoke it out. They kind of run the long way. Boom, they're gone. You get them, and you patch that with a Malusi too. Like you put a Malusi down here, like either on the ground somewhere, or just somewhere in this hallway where you get somebody. Someone gets knocked here. You might even want to put 2 false knights. I mean, depends on like how much you think they're gonna push your ass. So, you know, they might not always come that way. You know, it's this whole thing about trap out there is like, where do you think they're gonna go? But you know, you can get 1 or 2 people doing that shit, and you put a Malusi in here. Even you can easily just farm. Like someone gets knocked here, someone should go res the teammate, got the Malusi down. That's 2 free kills right there. Some right here, like. I don't play Frost that often, but like this is a good spot right here. And obviously the other rotate through, you know, try to hold your angles and doorways and shit. These 2 spots are pretty valuable overall, I would say. So it's honestly better for you and secure because someone's gonna be pushing. Most likely someone's pushing this doorway all the time, and someone's gonna try to get to its wall. Especially now that you got ace. Like if you have a hard breach, someone's gonna try to probably pop this. You can also come here. Granted, this area is usually pretty rough because sometimes some of them has a brain that will be lifted over here. So usually you see most of your plants in this corner right here. So honestly, if you just place your frostmat like in this corner, you should be fine. But you know, as long as you back at this hatch, because someone pops this hatch, more likely than not, someone's gonna be looking down. And they're probably going to see that, or they're going to be throwing flags and just get through there anyway. So it's up to you if you think that's really a viable area.
Bomb location secure. If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. Your location has been compromised.
This one's like if you anchor in Legion and you kind of just sound horn around, assuming you know the Legion sound engine's on your side today. A lot of people love this window. Especially on these upstairs sites. You know, so you hear this pop, You hear the pop, immediately start firing. You get guarantee a kill. Especially if you put it towards the. But especially if you put it in this this kind of corner area. Because the range is a little big, but it's not big enough to point like someone's gonna get hit and then you can immediately start firing. Like the glue is gonna be like here-ish and go off while they're in this window. You pre-fire this angle right there. That's usually you're gonna get the kill 9 times out of 10.
Alright, what's up?
Alright, so this line, this is the garage basement. Right here?
Holy shit, that opens so much.
Yeah.
That's a bigger radius than I thought that shit blasted.
Jesus.
Oh my god!
I forgot there was a cat can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at those spots. Like I was looking for spots that I could be really tricky about. Floor. It's like you don't break both layers of the soft wall on the roof. You break one layer and you throw it through that hole, so it's perfectly in between the flooring. And then the second one is you know the side doorway that everyone's always trying to fucking go through in basement with the hatch above it.
Yep.
Put barbed wire on the front and the back and put a shield in the middle. You can throw your if you prone, you can throw your electrical out in a little inside the bin, like the shelving system on the very bottom.
Oh my god.
In between
That's so
two
disgusting.
things.
So that's a lot of electrifying shit, pretty much.
So you electrify at least 3 things, and more if you have extra shit like other barbed wire, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
And no one's gonna find it. They have to blow it up.
I will be on later. I'll be on like when I get back.
Alright, bet.
So it'll be like a few hours.
You're tossing it in like on top of on the wall, you know. So it's much harder to see. As long as someone doesn't come upstairs with an IQ or someone doesn't try to shoot down through here anyway, it should be fine overall. Over here, both sides of the shield. Obviously, this would come out more. The shield there, you know what I mean. I'll first go back here. No one can see this shit. I really got this shit, all of it right here. The only way they're gonna get this shit is to blow it up or attach this shit.